So Elle, I first have to say I just loved the film. I was waiting for it to be released, so I was so excited to go see the screening.
Yeah.
How was it? Everyone wants to be a Disney princess, and you actually were able to be a Disney princess.
Yeah, it was huge for me. When you're little, you know, people ask you what do you want to be when you grow up, and you'd say a Disney princess because that's the ultimate goal of life.
Right.
So to actually say that I got to do that was, I mean, it's huge. Really excited about it.
And did you grow up watching the Disney Sleeping Beauty and all
I
the
did,
Disney
and
movies?
Sleeping Beauty was my favorite one, always. I don't know, you know, each princess, you know, looks different for each girl, and I felt like I related to her the most, and she looked most like me, and so she was my one.
Yeah, I love that about everyone that was cast really resembled the characters.
So much, yeah, and Angelina's like,
Spitting
like
image.
so perfect, yeah, like, it was unreal.
Right. Now, so there's a lot of visual effects with it. Was it ever difficult shooting scenes, having to use so much of your imagination because it was so heavily used with visual effects?
Right, it was definitely, this movie, it was the most, like, special effects I'd ever done before. Yeah, I mean, we had stages with, you know, set design, but then behind you would all be blue or green screen, you know, and little lights would be these creatures and fairies and all this stuff, so you just had to use your imagination so much, kind of the whole time you're just
I read
creating
there were 40 sound stages and so many different sets, and a lot went into it, a huge budget.
Oh, yeah, it was pretty big, I think. Yeah, but it was nice because everyone could really just do it right and make, because this is Maleficent. This is like the first time I think that Sleeping Beauty has ever been live action instead of just animation. So it was special to a lot of people because it's so iconic and everyone knows the story. And yeah,
I love the fact that it's not just a retelling, but it's a different perspective, a different viewpoint. Was there any scene that just stood out for you that was maybe your favorite scene, or a scene that was very challenging to shoot?
I think that, let's see, my favorite, I loved when I got to like prick my finger on the spindle like that.
Everyone's like, no, don't do it.
No,
don't do it.
I know. And like, it's so good that you get that feeling, because in the original, you get that feeling. Like that is such, that scene for me was, I wanted to make sure we got it right with all the lights too, because they kind of, that green and purple light, Maleficent's colors kind of turn on, and then it looks like Sleeping Beauty is like weirdly morphing into Maleficent in a way. I always felt like that when I was a little girl and I watched it. So I wanted to kind of have that same effect when in ours, which I think we accomplished. It was fun to do that scene, just be in the trance, but I couldn't blink for a really long time.
So don't tear up, no contact.
Right, yeah.
So last question, we see Maleficent and it gives a different viewpoint of a villain. So outside of this movie, now being able to look back, would you want to play the villain or the hero? Now that you see the villain can be a hero too.
Right. I think I would like to play a villain. Also, I mean, it's like she's just misunderstood, you know? So I think it would be fun to discover, you know, her backstory and kind of make her more of a deeper character than just like pure evil, you know? She's not just all bad.
Right.
Yeah, that would be really fun to do.
It would be, right?
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much. Again, I love your character. You did a phenomenal job.
Thank
I
you.
love the movie, and I can't wait for all of our audience to go and see it.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.